Welcome in, guys. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Game of Cryptos coming at you live this time. Thank you for those of you that are going to end up tuning in a little bit later to watch this on replay. Guys, right now, as you can see, the market is just crap. It's crap, just completely crap if I'm being honest. But this is it's making me very optimistic about the future of crypto. A lot of people did not get in at the earlier prices of 2022 or 2023 prices. Now, right now, you have an opportunity to get back in at low prices. Now, you're not necessarily going to be getting in at the lows of like 2022. Like, for instance, Solana was, you could have gotten Solana for, I believe, around like $8 or $9 back a couple years ago. But now it's retraced back to 136. So, that is something that you could, possibly pick up on. But in this video, in this live, I'm going to go over some of the 5 cryptos that I personally DCA'd into over the last week or so. Again, none of this is financial advice, but of course, do your own research. But guys, during these times, it's really good to look over your portfolio, and go on things such as like Coin Market Cap or Crypto Bubbles, and look at what's down, how far down it's been. Look at what's performing really badly and what's performing and holding up decently. That can show you signs of like a future indicator of, okay, this crypto is going to be really good. Like, this is where a lot of people are buying back in at, because you don't want to continuously catch falling knives and have those cryptos that, are continuously selling off and have no hopes of, a bright future, so to speak. Anyways, looking at, the Bitcoin chart, if it comes up here in a second, sometimes it takes a minute to load. So obviously we're right around that 61,000. We've been in this, decently tight range ever since, what is that, like February of this year up until now. As you can see, it's just been range bounding, guys. Upper 58s, like 50, around 58K, all the way up to, the new all-time highs around 74,000. So realistically, until we can break and breach with confidence this yellow line up here around at that all-time high, you're not going to see your favorite altcoins, everything right here in the red that you see right now for the monthly. You're not gonna see a lot of green until Bitcoin confidently surpasses its all-time high. When you see that, that's when you're gonna get alt season. That's when you're gonna see things go crazy. So again, guys, as of now, just kind of sit back and stay patient. Just going over here real quick, looking at the chat. Cats, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, bro? What's up, man? Good to see you. Always good to see you. Very consistent follower, and I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you a lot. But yeah, so going back at the chart, once we break out of this chain, or this range on the upper side, this is when I see us, seeing what we want to see in portfolios and seeing our portfolios go green. A tweet that I really like, Raw Paul. He has a great reminder of things to follow during these types of times, just to remind you about, staying strong and staying vigilant. He says, remember, there's no leverage. Don't use leverage in the market. You're going to get wrecked. That's just, you're getting too greedy. No FOMO. Again, kind of like if you arrive into a crypto, maybe too late, just wait for the pullbacks, hence like times right now, and DCA and buy in. Be smart. Buy in the red, sell in the green. Eventually, He says have 3 to 5 assets as your main bag. Again, you wanna have your core conviction plays, and for everyone, it's gonna be different. For some, it's gonna be something that's more high risk, and for others, it's gonna be something that's low risk. He says, remember self-custody. You know, again, take your cryptos off exchanges. Exchanges are not 100% safe. Only trade with a small degen bag. Again, everyone has different risk tolerances, but as he's saying here is, you know, it's going to be reckless if 100% of your portfolio is in a meme coin, because meme coins, as we see, come and go, and we don't know which ones are going to be like those quote unquote blue chip meme coins. So again, you want to, um, you know, somewhat play things safe, but I get it. People have different risk tolerances. Hold over a long time horizon. So if you want to see more gains, you have to be willing to hold during these turbulent times. You can't, and this is for like a lot of those, a lot of you new to the crypto realm. You can't buy in one crypto one day and then sell a week later just because it went down 5 or 10%. Guys, crypto is going to fluctuate. You're going to see a lot more fluctuation than what you would see in something like, a stock or whatever. This is why crypto isn't meant for everyone, because you have a lot of people that get into this field and, they're expecting things to kind of, not move as much, like they see in stocks, but in crypto, things can run extremely violently. And it's what scares people. And then he says expect 35% pullbacks frequently. Again, pullbacks are frequent in bull markets. You will see 10, 15, 20% pullbacks potentially on Bitcoin, which means even more in altcoins. But again, just know that the general trend is your friend, and it's going to be going up because we are in a bull run. And then the last, buy the effing dip if you can. Guys, this is not the time to be scared. We are in a bull run. And then the FTU, don't F this up. This is your chance, guys. For those of you that was, you were buying in 2020, after 2021, and you were buying in at 2022 and 2023, this is your time. You didn't buy then to get scared now. So again, I'm getting closer to revealing the 5 cryptos that I've been DCAing into recently. But again, for those of you that did not see this video I did about these charts and analysis on bitbo.io, you can go and see these. This is showing the previous 3 cycles and basically how it played out. And as you can see here in the red, this is where we are at. The blue, the orange, the green, this is where the market went to post halving. You see this line right here? It's kind of faint. You can barely see it. But this was so on the on this axis down here, this is showing you days since the halving. Guys, we have still barely just passed the halving. If you look at the other bull runs, you didn't see much action until at least 3-4 months later post BTC halving. So guys, we still have time. You still have time to accumulate some of your favorite cryptos. And for those of you that think that, is the market, is a bull run over? Guys, this chart is showing you it. Yes, it has started, but the parabolic price go up, this quote unquote banana zone chart movement that we're looking for, it hasn't even started, guys. Bitcoin is not even past its all-time highs right now. So we have time. Do not get shaken out of this market. Another chart that I wanted to go over and look at. Let's see, was it this? Nope, that's not the one. See, was it the rainbow chart? And then, yeah, guys, this is another one, the rainbow chart. Green line showing the halving, and then what happens right after the halving, price goes up. Now, again, it's not going to be immediate, but we have to give things time. Have you guys ever heard of that quote? Let them cook. Let them cook. Same thing right now with Bitcoin. Guys, let Bitcoin cook. Let it cook. Analogy. You're buying all these altcoins, you're buying these ingredients to make a cake or something. And now that you have done all the hard work, you've DCA'd, you put all the ingredients together, you have your portfolio together. Now it's time to put it in the oven and let it cook. See your gains come to you over the time. Let the market come to you. Now's not the time to just F this up and just sell after all the hard work you put in. And as this chart is showing, those good times are coming. You will be eating some really great cake here soon. Hope you like that analogy. But anyways, so getting into this video, some of the 5 cryptos that I have been buying. So when the market is like it is right now, where it's kind of range bound and it's a good time, personally, I think, to DCA, I often go on CoinMarketCap or like the crypto bubbles, and I look at, what's been down, maybe things that are in my portfolio that I feel like I need more of, something that, I don't have enough allocation to. And one of them that I have been DCAing into is, I'll just show this one first. It's been Injective, guys. Injective, I feel like it's had a lot of hype, especially like last year, and then the hype's gone away. And then, I feel like it is coming back. The reason why I'm bullish on Injective, so again, guys, everyone has different risk tolerances. Everyone has different, I know some of you might be thinking like, Injective, like this isn't going to give me 40x return, 30x return. No, it's not. But for some people that are maybe only looking for a 5 or 10x, this could be a great pick for them. And honestly, I think it's very beneficial to have, some solid higher caps in your portfolio to kind of give you more like foundation during these like turbulent times. Because if you're completely degen during these types of moments, you will see your portfolio go down significantly. Now, Injective is at a $2.1 billion market cap. I realize that's high. It would not be, I don't like to give all these like price predictions and stuff, but it would not be insane to see a $20 billion market cap for Injective. So that's like a 10x. We could see a 200 plus Injective. And again, guys, for some, a 10x could be great for them. Remember, some people that are in crypto have $50,000 portfolios. They have $100,000 portfolios currently. So for them to 10x it's gonna do tremendous. And I would say even for those of you that just have, maybe even 5 or 10,000, like, hey, you have to start somewhere, guys. You can't always expect to just go to the moon right away off of some random meme coin, because that's extremely, it's extremely luck on a lot of those cases. So I think going back to some of those like foundational things are good. And as we can see, looking at the Injective chart, though, another reason I'm super bullish on Injective, it's a L1. L1s generally do really well in bull runs. And yes, it has had a previous bull run, but the reason I'm extremely bullish on it is because it has surpassed its all-time high from the last bull run. That's absolutely insane. There's not that many cryptos, not even Solana has surpassed its old all-time high yet. And Injective did, and now it's basically finding support at its previous old all-time high. I think that's extremely bullish. It went up to around $54, $55. Yeah, it's retraced about 50%. That's a hefty retrace, but I still think there's a lot of bullishness left for Injective. And again, not financial advice, but for those of you that are maybe looking for a solid 5 to 10x, this could be something that could be in your portfolio to DCA. And again, not financial advice, but that's just something that you could definitely do. Now, on to what a lot of you would probably consider way more exciting. Another one that I DCA'd into recently is no other than Caspa. I'm extremely bullish on Caspa. This is definitely one of my biggest holdings in my crypto portfolio. As you can see, Caspa has arguably one of the most bullish charts you will ever see in crypto. It's just continuous stair stepper up. It reaches an all-time high, it retraces a little bit, reaches an all-time high, retraces a little bit, and it's just continuously going up. Now, it has been said that there's only two cryptos that are following the power law, and well, the first one is Bitcoin, and the second one is Caspa. And since Caspa is fair launch, no pre-allocation, it's going to allow for more organic growth than seeing some type of like absolutely absurd um, like price go up and then like crash. So the likelihood of seeing Caspa ever like pump and dump is really unlikely because there's more of a distribution, so to speak. And another reason why Caspa to me is really bullish, even at these prices, is if it does go to, let's say if it went to around $1.50, $1.60, that would bring it to a market cap around 39-40 billion dollars. Guys, that's honestly realistic for an L1 in its first bull run. That's definitely possible. Look what Solana did. Look what Cardano did in their first bull runs. Seeing that type of money in these types of projects are very, very possible. And honestly, in something like Caspa that arguably has the most hype for a L1 in this bull run, I mean, maybe you could make the argument of obviously you have Solana, but obviously Solana is way higher of a market cap. But if you're thinking like something that is a little bit more, I don't even like to say Caspa is risky because I mean anything in crypto is risky, but like Caspa is a very solid foundational crypto I think to have in everyone's portfolio. And if you are someone that maybe was late to Bitcoin or late to Ethereum or even late to Solana, this I think is a very solid L1 to have in your portfolio. And this is something that I've been putting in my portfolio as of recent, just to DCA into even at these prices, because again, I see this going minimum at over $1, but I would say like my bearish case for this is like $1.50, and then my most bullish case is probably somewhere around. I personally see $3, but again, I could be completely wrong. It could go way over. Anything's possible. But again, Caspa has been another one that I've been DCAing into because I just think it's a very solid crypto, and I think this is going to be one of those cryptos that is going to be like the talked about crypto of this bull run. I feel like every bull run there is a couple of cryptos. I think Caspa is one of the chosen ones for this bull run. Let me know, what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. But I'm gonna move on here in a second. I just want to check out the chat. I know there's probably not that many people viewing right now. It's during the week, and lately my lives have been at random times, so apologize. So let's see, we got David. Let's see, David. Caspa flipping meme coins right now to hit that 1 million Caspa. Oh, okay. So you're flipping meme coins to. Oh, okay. Wow, that's awesome. That's great. So right now it looks like your strategy, which I would say like that's very smart. You are using meme coins to gain, take the hype of those meme coins, and you want to gain more Caspa. Wow, 1 million Caspa, that's a solid goal. I mean, for some people, just even having 50K to 100K Caspa is going to be really hard at this point. So 1 million Caspa, that's going to be absolutely life-changing. I mean, someone has 1 million Caspa and Caspa hits $1. I mean, you're already a millionaire just off of that. So yeah, that's awesome. I wonder, I mean, if you wanna share, I wonder what some of the meme coins that you're, trading. Uh, are you, like, looking into Brett? You know, which ones are you trying to flip, to get more Caspa? But yeah, that's a David, that is a great strategy. And honestly, that brings me to another point, like, when you're building these portfolios, um, when you're thinking about adding more stuff, more cryptos to your portfolios, when you have to me, the most important thing is you want to have the foundational stuff. But then you can use, I'll just bring this one up because it's been really popular. The is it Brett on base, I believe. Yeah, this is the one. So this is one of the most popular meme coins right now. We have Brett, and for some, this has probably generated a lot of money. Yeah, it's retracing right now, but I mean, look at this chart. It's extremely bullish. Like, I can't lie. Like, this is a bullish chart for a meme coin. This is a better chart than most cryptos that have utility. But what I think is really cool to do is, yeah, utilize meme coins, guys. Again, not financial advice. Utilize meme coins to build up your bigger bags. So, like, for instance, yeah, utilize, like if I got a 5x on like something like Brett or whatever, I would take that money. Like, let's say I invested $1,000 in Brett, ended up turning into 5K. Um, I would probably take all those profits and then put it into something more foundational, like Caspa, something that is more has more of a foundation. Or you can take, maybe like 50% of those profits and put it into more higher conviction plays. Because even though I think something like Brett is going to do well, I if I had to put my money on it, I'd way rather put it into something with more stability, like Caspa, and especially with Caspa and its bullish narrative. So, um, but yeah, I really like that. Let's see, we got another comment here, and I'll continue on with what other cryptos I'm buying. Let's see. Cordell Lewis, good to see you here. What do you think of ELF IXS WRWN base DI? Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. The IXS and the RWN I have not heard of, but I have heard of Based AI and Octaspace. It does seem like Octaspace has been something a lot of people have been really bullish in. Um, Elf, I really like Elf right there. Um, Elf is let's go look at Elf. Funny thing is that was gonna actually be the third crypto that I've DCA'd into. So perfect transition. Let's go check out the Elf chart. The reason why I like Alephium, not sure exactly how to pronounce it. Yes, it's retraced a lot since $4, but even for those that might, okay, I think it's a joke to say, "Oh, I'm late to Casper right now," because I still see Casper doing at least a minimum, 10x more, 15, maybe even 20. But Alephium, since it's such even lower market cap, if you want a play on Caspa, you can go into another bullish layer one like Alephium. And Alephium could, it's at assuming this market cap is correct on CoinMarketCap, this could get great returns. And obviously, yeah, you've seen things retrace, but right now, until Bitcoin ends up going and until Bitcoin ends up surpassing its all-time highs, this is not a surprise. You shouldn't necessarily let something like this type of price action scare you. Obviously, you can be cautious, but like, don't let it scare you, guys. People that were buying, or people that saw this down here, who would ever thought that this would have happened? Again, these are the same types of things that we can see further. So, something like a Alephium, I would say don't put all your eggs in one basket because it is a lower market cap. So the way to play the game, guys, is the lower, I mean, some people are going to have different perspectives on this. But for me, the lower the market cap, the less of an allocation I have to it. Does that make sense? Like, I will have more money in something like Caspa than I would have a lithium. Not saying I'm not bullish on a lithium, but I know that it's going to be a little bit more risk. So to de-risk, I will just hold off a little bit on putting too much into it, but still putting in a good amount, if that makes sense. But yeah, a lithium I like. Again, Octaspace has been, I know a lot of people really like that based AI. A lot of people like that. This is, these cryptos definitely could make some really good return. Let me just check out ISX swap. Let me see. I've never seen that. Okay, pretty low market cap. What does it do? Oh, is it about is the Uniswap for okay? ISwap is a Uniswap for real world assets. Okay, so it's an RWA play. Okay, that has potential on ETH. The pro. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look into more of that. And then RWN. I actually, now I think about it, I think I have heard of RWN, the Rowan token. Wow, that's a really low market cap. Let's see what this one does. Let's see here. Okay. Exchanges. Not on too many exchanges on Mexi. Interesting. Huh. Well, yeah, I'll definitely give these more. I'll give these more of a look. I'm sorry I don't have more to say on this, Cordell, but yeah, appreciate those. Let's see here. Good show. Bravo, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. I definitely want to start going live more for you guys. Definitely want to. So, let's see, another one, Catchy Cats. I like Octaspace, but Elf, I worry about adoption because you need to learn their programmable language. I wonder if it will hurt adoption. Yeah, I've been hearing that, that I have been hearing that about Elf, which is really, really, yeah, it's going to be interesting. And again, that kind of goes back to my point with like what I was saying, like I'm not as highly allocated towards Elf because I'm not as convicted as I am in Caspa. So that's why I have way more allocation in Caspa, just because things are in crypto are all about narrative, and you can just kind of get a feeling when people are really behind something. So like that you can just feel the community, and like it's a force to be reckoned with. I feel that feeling way more with Caspa than I do with Elf, and that's why I haven't put as much in to Elf. So yeah, I definitely want to look more into this as well. I'm just kind of feeling about, I need to get more involved into like learning about the tech of Elf. So yeah, I appreciate you bringing that up. And then yeah, Octaspace, since you guys have brought up Octaspace again, let's go look at that chart. Let's see how it's doing. Why is it not coming up? Let's see here. Octaspace. Let's see, last 7 days. Last month, year. Wow, yeah, the chart is really good. For the yearly chart, that's good. $53 million market cap. So really low market cap. A 10x, 500 million. Wow. Yeah, this one is bullish. This one I need to do more research on, as I've heard about it a lot, but to be honest, I don't have that much information on. But yeah, the cloud computing, GPU, CPU stuff. Again, this is going to be, this type of, things dealing with like DPIN and whatnot is going to be very bullish for this bull run. I mean, we've already seen what's happened with render and stuff. So, guys, yeah, the potential for these cryptos is it's a lot. It's a lot, and yeah, this is a bullish price chart action. You know, that stair stepper. So I would definitely this could definitely be something on my radar too. And it's still a really low market cap, so it's still really good price to get in at. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So let's get back into this video. So I went over Caspa Injective and ELF. This is what I've been into. Now the next one, maybe this will be surprise or not. Tectum, guys. I am really bullish on Tectum. I feel like some people are slightly, if I'm gauging the community, slightly losing not hope, but you know, obviously it's seen a decent retracement from $40 back to like $8. That's a huge retracement. But I think it's just because people were de-risking a lot. Here, let me get this off the screen here. I think it was because people were de-risking a lot, but obviously this shows that people do believe in it. I think once we see again, when we see Bitcoin bullishly surpass its all-time highs, something like Tectum that deals with payment solution, faster speed transactions. I think they're claiming to do 100 million transactions per second utilizing their soft note technologies, like their signature thing for Tectum. This is highly going to leverage Bitcoin. And as long as Bitcoin does well this bull run, which it is, people are going to come back to Tectum. I honestly believe that. So this is something that I think is at a great price to get in at. Something I do remember, I did a video. Let me know, do you guys like Tectum? You guys bullish about it? I did do a video, and you know, some people were wondering, okay, where do I potentially see the price of Tectum going? So look at Tectum's tokenomics. It's about 7.3 million TET are in circulation, and there's only a max supply of 10 million. So I actually think that Tectum could go to the price of what Quant did in its bull run last time. Now I get it. I'm not saying that I liked Quant right now. I actually was really bullish on it like back in 2022. But right now I currently am not, but I can see Tectum getting to these prices, $400 to be honest. And if that's the case, guys, you guys are getting a Tectum at a really bullish price. So if you guys don't have Tectum, again, not financial advice, but I would look into it, because when people come back into the market and when Bitcoin is bullish, I think you're going to see Tectum go crazy. And guys, look, just to Tectum to get back to its all-time high, $40, you're looking at a 4x. You're looking at a 4x on your money. $1,000 turns into $4,000. You know, just do the math. Any type of investment you have in it right now, it's a 4x back to its all-time high. So those are things to think about when you're DCAing, when you're looking into your cryptos, looking into the market. Think about what's retrace. Think about what you still have conviction in, and realize like, hey, this could still be a really good time to get in. So yeah, there's Tectum. That's number 4. Let's see what the chat is saying. Let's go back to that. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. Let me see that one. Another one from Catch Cats. He says my top picks are Injective, Sui. Then I like AI Tech, OFN, PCP, Dog, Brat, MAGA. Duco. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a bullish. Those are some bullish picks right there. You know, I know a lot of people are saying that Sui is potentially going to be that Caspa, kind of like, or not the Caspa, the Solana killer. Interesting. I really am interested in, you know, Sui. It does seem to have a lot of that VC backing, and because of that, there is a narrative with that. And again, guys, when there is a narrative and there's a strong narrative behind something, the it can happen. It can happen. So only of course time will tell, but Sui is definitely something that has been on my radar because of, it seems like that's the narrative that has that Solana, killer type thing. But I will say that, of course, I have um, Caspa as like my number one L1. Again, I do like the injective. I think because it's already surpassed earlier its old all-time high, that it's really bullish. AI tech, that's another really good one. I really like AI tech. I'm not in on that, but that's been something that was on my radar and still is. Um, let's see here. Again, this one's had a big retracement, but again, kind of, just like with like I said, like with Tectum or, even things like with Mint Layer, the bigger, a lot of people got bullish super quick, and the euphoria came back down. But I'm telling you, this is all gonna come back. Even AI tech, I hear so many people, so many YouTubers, so many communities talking about Solidus, and I think it's gonna do really well. So yeah, and then yeah, like Brett again. I think it's going to be really, really well for a meme coin. I think that's going to be a top meme coin this bull run. So yeah. Let's see here. What else we got here? And then I will give you guys my last pick. My last pick is I feel like I haven't heard a lot of people talk about what my last pick is, so in a while. So let's see. Yeah, Tectum. Tectum is cool. Has some radical tech. Yeah, I like it. Sui is also portable. Also has a portable game console. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't know that. Should do some more research on that. Let's see. Mary. I don't know how to pronounce that. I have 330k Caspa. Wow. 27k Tau. Really? Wow. The Casper thing is 27k Tau that is insane. Wow, you are definitely a whale. When did you get in on Tau? What, you have to let me know your price. Your price. Do you have 27k? Is this, no? That's definitely tokens. That's not dollar amount, is it? 40k Pepe. Let me know. Are these dollar amounts or are these? I mean, even if you have 27k in Tau, that's still a crazy amount. 40k Pepe, 7k Ondo, 14k Brett. What do you think? Should I sell Tau into Caspa? Oh, okay, so it is. Okay, it is dollar amount. Okay, I mean, still though. So you have $330,000 in Caspa, 27,000 in Tau. Let me see. What would I do? Should I sell Tau into Caspa? I mean, it depends. Like, what is your goal? Like, are you trying to get to? I mean, how many? Like, okay, so you have $330k in Caspa. So how many Caspa do you own? Because that's what I would say. Like, do you have a goal of getting to X amount of Caspa, as far as like the amount of Caspa you have, or But I mean, to be honest, this is a lot of money, and that means you have like more range to kind of diversify even more if you want. To me, I probably wouldn't sell the Tau in the Caspa. You have 2 million Caspa. Yeah, 2 million Caspa. Holy wow. And then Catch Cat says Tau is a solid play too. Yeah, I think Tau is going to. The funny thing is, man, you guys just keep You guys keep predicting what my DCA. That was my last DCA. Is Tau. Tau is actually my last DCA. Let's go look into the chart here real quick, guys. I think Tau is gonna surprise a lot of people, guys. When you look up AI, it's the top of the charts. I mean, you might. I think people are having like near on there as well, but no, like it's Tau. And when the big whales are gonna look in on the market, they're going to see Bits and Sur Tau if they haven't already, and they're going to be like, yep, I'm going to get some of this. Because for the big money, guys, even if Tau is at $700, that's cheap for them. They don't care. Like, look at Ethereum, guys. Ethereum, people were buying it at 4,000, and it's projected to go to 10K. So you don't think that Bits and Sur Tau can go to $3, $4, $5,000? Like, I see Tau can go easily to a $20 billion market cap. So it could 10x. So that's going to bring about $1,000, $3,000 per Tau, and I think that could be lowballing Tau, to be honest. But again, so to go back to your chat, I would not sell Tau into Caspa. You have a lot of Caspa, and I think, to be honest, I would hold on to Tau. I would hold on to it. I mean, if you wanted, though, maybe like, let's see, you have Caspa, so you have an L1, you have an AI play, you have a meme, you have Ondo, good, you have another meme. I mean, I don't know what else I would put it into. I would say maybe sell some of your Tau and just put it into like a different play. But honestly, no, like you might not need to really do anything. Just sit on what you have. I think that would be good. Just sit on what you have. I think you're solid. You're solid. I mean, you could sell for like no. I think you're solid. That's a good portfolio. I'm envious of this. I'm really jealous. But yeah, good portfolio, good stuff. Let's see. Gababia apparatus TET will hit 1K in my opinion between Quant and Illuvium. Yeah. That, so when I was telling you my TET prices, that was me being really bearish. To be honest, I just didn't want to give you guys too much hopium, but we could definitely see a 1K TET. You could. So TET is $9 right now, guys. Do the math. It is cheap. It is cheap. This is when you buy. You buy when the market is low. You do not want to buy when the market is extremely bullish. I get it. People want to see their bags grow right now. It's 2024. It's got to be Q3 of 2024. People want to see, a lot of money being made, but this is when you buy now in the red to, be thankful for when it's back up. You're going to be so happy. And again, I have a lot of conviction on Tectum. Its first bull run, I'm extremely bullish on it. So yeah, I agree. I could see between, the $400 to $1,000 Tectum. That is not outlandish to think that it could do that. So yeah. Let's see. Yep. So yeah, that's just crazy. I have 2 million Caspa. Let's see. Cordell, are there any good business or Tau adjacent cryptos to invest in? For example, AIT based. Yeah, it's 30. See, yeah, no, that's a good question. I know a lot about the cryptos in the market, but that is actually I can't really give you any adjacent Tau cryptos. I wish I could, but I do not know any. I do not know any. Now, what I would say, and this is kind of like how I think. So Tau AI play. If you're thinking like, what other the crypto normies are thinking of, or the people that are later retail, like that are going to come in, the people that are going to go crazy about, hey, did you hear about this? They're going to look at AI plays and they're going to think of things like Tau, and they're going to think of things like Render. So, I mean, Like, are you saying, like, something that's just like Tau, or saying something that's, like, in Tau's industry, like something like a Render and stuff? I mean, like, so Render you could be in, there's other, like, depend stuff. So, I'm sorry, I wish I had a better, like, answer for you, but I'll definitely do some more research on that. Let's see. Omar Bradbury, yo, G, should consider getting a bag of ZF. It's the best project in the entire ZK Sync era ecosystem, in my opinion, and is very underrated and undervalued right now. Oh, yeah, it's sitting only at a 7 million market cap. Wow. Yeah. ZF, I have heard, I've been hearing a lot about this. Um, Definitely seems like it has a bullish narrative. The ZK Swap Finance, yeah, as you said, a very low market cap. Definitely a lot of room to run. I would say, yeah, if in the charts, honestly, the chart's not bad. It's not bad, not bad at all. Um, yeah, I I want to diversify my portfolio even more, and again, having things from like different narratives is going to be really it would be something that's smart, even for myself. And I do not have a type of crypto like this in my portfolio currently. So even me, like, I'm gonna do some more research on this, because I have been hearing more people talk about this, more YouTubers, just more communities in general on Twitter and on X. And as you said, the community is growing over 155,000 holders. So yeah, I mean 100x. I mean, so 10x is a 70 million, 7.5 billion. No, a 70 million, 700 million would be a 100x. Wow. Yeah. This one's got potential. It's got potential. Nice. Um, let's see. Okay, so I see a comment about the Caspa meme coins. Thank you guys again for staying tuning in. This is actually going on a lot longer than I thought I would be streaming for, so I appreciate you guys. I think Caspa, Mary says, I think Caspa have more potential than Tau. Yeah, so their market caps are, let's see, Tau's market cap is around 1.9 billion. Caspa is at, so Caspa has it's about double, but I will say it does seem as if Caspa has more of the hype. They're both, don't get me wrong, they're both extremely bullish. Like Tau is a beast, but I will say, if I had to, pick one or the other, like the community, I'm gonna say the Casper community is just overwhelmingly dominant. So yes, Casper does have potential to run more than Tau, even though Casper is a higher market cap. Let's see. Cardell Lewis, are Caspa meme coins worth looking at? So I have been hearing about the Caspa meme coins, and one of them that I am really potentially interested in. Let me see if I can go on X to find it. The Casper the Ghost, I think, is going to be one of the top, if not the top meme coin. Go and look at them on Twitter, on X. Their community is growing, and again, it does seem like more and more people are becoming bullish on the Caspa meme coins when they do come out. Once we see um, everything go live with the KRC and whatnot. So this could be potentially a really good narrative moving forward, not only just being into Caspa, but now you can leverage Caspa and get into the meme coins on Caspa once they all drop, once they're able to drop. So that is definitely a potentially good play right there. So yeah, definitely stay up to par with your guys's Caspa memes that are going to be potentially bullish. I know there was a couple other ones, but I forgot. I used to remember a couple of the other ones, but I know that this one seems to be one of the top ones. And then let's see here. What else do we got, guys? Let's see. Tectum will get one tier exchange and mainstream finance cover. Its top is crazy potential. Exactly. That's all it takes, guys. When we see those, once we see the when we see these cryptos like Tectum, Elf, or even Caspa get on these get on these tier one exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, that's when we get an overwhelming flood of retail adoption. And it only takes one of them. And then it's literally like an avalanche, guys. It's literally like a snowball going down the mountain. It's just a little push that pushes that tier one exchange listing. And then you're going to sit back and be so happy that you brought in during days and times like these when the market is low. Guys, look at Caspa. Caspa's doing pretty well right now. It's been really bullish. It's almost at 17 cents. It's creeping up there, guys. Wow, guys, Caspa's. I love it. I love Caspa. Let's see here. What else we got in the chat? Let's see here. Let's see. I think KRC20 gonna put Caspa into the limelight. Yeah, 100%. And that's what I think is going on right now. You know, people are really bullish with the narrative with the KRC and the memes and all that, and that's why I think people are buying in right now, and that's why I think we're definitely pumping. Let's see here. Omar. Yeah, see, this one I do not know. Nyan is the best Web3 single game on Solana. If I were, I wouldn't fade it. Great listings and no dilution for the year. Sitting at 14 million market cap, I can see Nyan doing an easy 50x. In general, I will say on the Solana ecosystem, there's potential for a lot of gains on Solana ecosystem. I do know OTK, there's a lot of potential bullishness with that. Now, again, something like OTK is, it's higher risk because it's a higher market cap or lower market cap. But yeah, I haven't heard of this one, but I'll definitely have to check that out. So thank you for bringing that up, Omar. And then Omar said facts, catch KRC plus stablecoin is going to be huge on Cas. Yeah. So when things can build on Caspa, and we've heard the potentials of stable coins, that's going to be more reason to be bullish on Caspa. Another reason why Caspa has a potential for like network effect and growth. So yeah, nice. Yeah, guys. Well, I'm going to be ending the stream here in a minute, but yeah, I'm really appreciative of you guys tuning in. This has been I feel like it's been a great live. It's nice connecting with you guys. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. But again, just kind of going back to what I talked about earlier, when you look at charts like this, the rainbow chart, this gives you a really good, zoom out perspective on the market. We're still so early. As you can see from the previous markets or the previous bull runs, the green crossing the green line is basically just the start. And then we see crazy movement with Bitcoin, and we're going to see crazy movement with a lot of our favorite altcoins. And I get it. I know there's a lot more cryptos in the market than there were previous bull runs. So there's a lot more dilution. But if you're in the good narratives, in the top cryptos in those narratives, I'm willing to bet that you're going to do well. Again, I'm not, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict the future, but if you're in the crypto market now, there's a good chance that whatever money you have in now, you will have more later, as long as you just are smart about what you're investing in. And obviously, not being crazy, super risky and the craziest degen stuff without being balanced in, some of your more solid cryptos. But again, to finish up what I said earlier, so I DCA'd into 5 cryptos, and that was Caspa, Injective, Aletheium, Tectum, and Tau. So, let me know in the comments, what, cryptos have you guys been DCing into? Which cryptos are you guys, what other cryptos have you guys been, picking up on in these dips? An honorable mention, though, I will say I have been looking at DCing back into like other plays like Nakamoto Games or GFL. I feel like there's been, a lot of people are slowly losing a lot of hype in some of the gaming plays, but again, I think that hype will come back. But crypto comes and goes in waves, especially narratives. You have meme coins being the thing, you have AI being a thing. Um, the gaming realm will come back, especially guys when you have people like Alex Becker and Elio Trades, and they're just shilling the crap out of all these gaming plays like Miria, which I love. I love Miria. These cryptos are they're gonna do well. Like there's no doubt in my mind. Like they have too much influence to not um, have these cryptos do well. So again, guys, just be smart with your investments. Don't be scared of these. Turbulent times. This is the red is when you want to buy, and then eventually, whether it's in Q1 or Q2 next year, eventually maybe start thinking about selling. But until then, guys, we have plenty of time. Again, I'll go back to this chart. We have plenty of time. We are here. We are here in the red, and we still have so much more upwards movement to go. So do not be shaken out. Do not give up your crypto. Do not give up your chance to make financial wealth. Hang in there, guys. We got this. We're in this together. And until next time, I will catch you guys in the next video. And I look forward to me doing more lives. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. You guys have a great day. Peace. Oh, and before I go, again, I just wanted to say thanks again to you guys that have tuned in. Catchy Cats, David, Cordell. Who else did we have? Mary. Let's see. Cordell, Omar. Appreciate you guys all tuning in on the live, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.